Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Monday, the 14th of June, comes to you from London. And we start by looking at the dollar climbing strongly on Friday, so looking strong on that short-term chart, and maybe just turning a corner here on the medium-term daily chart. This is my long-term weekly chart, and we see here the potential for a higher low. We do have downside targets here, and that would be activated with a new low, so we just have to watch that on the dollar. But for now, we're short-term bullish this week. The euro is therefore weaker against that stronger dollar, falling away there, but still bullish on the medium and long-term charts. Sterling sitting at 140.76, falling away against that stronger dollar and down this morning, but the key charts are still bullish on the medium and long term as well. And against the euro, we're sitting at 116.18 at the moment, and that's short term bullish, and the medium and long term charts are also bullish as well. Bitcoin is recovering. It's at $39,000. That's short-term bullish now, and looks like we found support around that $30,000 level that played out. That means the $107 target is still in place. The US stock market was up slightly on Friday, and we're looking like we'll edge higher today as well. The S&P future up 0.08%. The Nasdaq future up just under 0.25%. The VIX volatility sitting at 16, relatively low, the fear index at the moment. The FTSE future is up just under 1/3%, and the DAX cash market in Germany just under 0.25%. And in Paris, we're up 0.4%. So we're seeing European markets pushing higher. And the Japanese market, it was up 1/3%. The Hang Seng similarly. China was down actually 0.5%. And the Sensex in India edging higher, still bullish on all three timeframes, with still a very big upside target in place. In the Aussie market, 7,300, holding on to that 7,000 level. That's really quite key. We have broken to that new highs. We'll take a look at the energy mix in a minute. Just looking at soft commodities, we're down 2.6% on wheat, and the same on corn. We are just seeing a pullback. Watch for the lower low here, but for the moment the trends are bullish. Gold actually has pulled back quite a bit. We're sitting at 1857, so that's bearish on that short-term chart. Stronger dollar having an impact there. Same for silver. And if we look at yields, we're at 146 on the 10-year yield in the US, so that's quite key as well. Taking a look at the energy mix, bullish all round. We put out our report this morning, and it's looking very strong for energy markets indeed. So that's quite key there. And we put out our calls with all the corresponding charts to clients. Taking a look at the energy mix, though, we've got Brent Crude looking stronger. Good upside targets to play for this week. Same with WTI edging higher. The long-term targets are not that substantial for crude, but they are does look like we will go a few percent higher, and that could well happen in the next week or so. Looking at the nat gas chart in the US, looking stronger here. We've got good upside targets on the 1-minute chart, so really starting to move higher there. Same for coal. Emissions breaking higher, up over 2% this morning, looking strong for a recovery. Good upside targets. Keep an eye on the 1-minute chart there. And if we look at the UK market, we're starting to get enough data to start building a picture here, so that's quite interesting as well. NBP gas is up this morning 5%, so a really strong rise there, and the same for TTF, breaking to new highs. Gas market's looking very strong indeed. German power up 2%, and so we're seeing here on the CAL that's looking strong, and on the quarterly we're up nearly 4%, so again looking very strong there. Nordic power not looking as strong, bearish below the cloud on the CAL, and on the quarterly contract we are seeing a fall away there, although the downside targets are now relatively close. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.